Sauce it up. Young and Abu, sauce it up.
Mic check 1 2. Good morning, Mic check 1 2. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? It's your boy Coach Smook back for another episode, another morning show. Man, come on, stand up on your feet, man. How y'all feeling this morning? I know I'm feeling good. I just came from the gym. I ate breakfast. I'm on schedule today. I'm on time. How y'all feeling this morning, my AAA family? Oh my God, it's good to be back in the studio. I can hear myself. The mic sound good. Can y'all hear me good? What's going on, Zach, with the first comment of the morning? Welcome in. Roll Tide, AAA family. Good morning, Dab, and good morning, Bama Beauty. Everybody in here, man, going crazy already. Caleb King already here. Jordan Wright is in the building. Hall of Fame, Jason, my brother. What's good, man? Good morning, AAA family. Carla Bailey is in the chat. MJ is in the chat. The Kinesis is in the chat. Man, Katrina is in the chat. Bama Beauty, what's good? Look, she always come in with the energy. Cindy is here. Nicole is here. Oh my God, my squad is here. Dwight, the fam, the brother is here. What's good, man? It's 7 o'clock. We kicked it off on time. Scarlett, Bama, how you feeling over there on Twitter? Good to see you this morning. Listen, we got how many over there on Twitter? We got 24 on YouTube, 50 on Twitter. If you're on Twitter right now, I'm telling y'all, we got a special announcement today. I'm telling y'all, we have secured our location. We're waiting for our quote. As soon as we get the quote, I will post the link for the tickets. I will post the link for the tickets today. Hopefully we'll have it by noon Eastern Standard Time. So that's here in about 2.5, 3 hours. And we'll be able to post everything. I got everything drafted on Eventbrite. So all we got to do is go in and put some information, put some things out. And then we had those tickets lit on sale from now until August. We're going to say August 19th, I think is going to be the date that we need to close it out so that we can put our payments down on everything, our deposits. And yeah, so you got a while, man. You got from now to August 19th to purchase that Coach Smook tailgate, Coach Smook Network tailgate for the Alabama versus Georgia game. I can't wait. I think it's going to be a time of our lives, y'all. What's good? Everything sound good? Yeah, man. Look, we back home. We back in the studio. Back in the studio is going to be a good one today. I'm telling y'all, know we had a crazy weekend for recruiting. A lot of big name recruits came, a lot of information not being leaked, but a lot of things being shared with the fan base. Not necessarily through your recruiting agencies, but these kids and their families are being very vocal about their experiences at the University of Alabama. And I've been following a lot of these kids, a lot of these targets that Alabama's going after. And yeah, the commitment wave is real, man. The Tide is active. The Crimson Tide coaching staff, their director, player personnel staff, their team management staff is going bonkers, and we're going to dive into it today. But yeah, man, K-Spray, what's good? What's up, King family? I see you in the chat. How you feeling this morning? K-Spray, I see you. Give us the scoop. Listen, I got a little bit of scoop about a few guys, and I think one of them we already talked about it myself with the other guests that we had on. We talked about one recruit coming this weekend, and we ended up getting the 3-star defensive lineman, Mr. Landon. Let me pull this graphic up. Mr. London Simmons. We was able to get the 6'3", 295, and this young man is out of Mississippi. So I think he's going to be underrated coming in. But if you look at his film, it reminds you so much of Tim Keenan, like his style of play, maybe a little bit more quicker out of his stance and getting off the ball. But yeah, we're going to dive into a little bit more recruiting talk, y'all. What's going on? Good morning, my big sister. How you feeling? My Dr. Cicely artist, how you feeling this morning? Good morning, Mary J. How y'all feeling? Listen, I am feeling so good today, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right now, today's inspirational moment, we're going to kick the show off with that after we do this commercial. But today's inspirational moment, we're going to be talking about solid foundation, man. We're going to be talking about getting your foundation set in place. And it's not going to be as spiritual as most. I ain't gonna lie, it might end up being it, because y'all know I can't keep nothing. I can't do nothing without putting God in it. You know what I'm saying? He part of everything that I do anyway, so can't do nothing without putting God in it. But let me see. Can I save this graphic here? INSP. All right, boom. And then we'll open this up. We'll load this up here on this side. Right here. Boom. There you go. All right. So after this commercial, man, we'll jump into our inspiration moment, and then we'll jump into our show. Hey, if you want to become a part of the AAA family, man, this is how you do it. Follow the instructions in this video. We also got some updates with our perks for each each subscription level, each membership level. So make sure y'all be checking it out. All my members, make sure y'all checking out all the updates that'll be coming out this week. Y'all, the community is growing, and so we're going to have to be diligent in how we push out our content. And for that reason, I'm telling y'all, we are going to be doing some great things together. I appreciate you all. Check out this commercial on how to become a member of the AAA family. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight, that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yes. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, family. 100%. I definitely appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. So today we got our inspirational moment, y'all. And y'all know I like to get the pads and the piano in there. It gets us all in like that mood of like being settled, you know. I'm all about inspiration and meditation in this phase of my life. You know, I plan to keep it a part of my life, like 100%. What's up? What's good, Kevin? How you feeling this morning? But yeah, y'all, the Kinesis just renewed his membership. Appreciate you for joining the family again, becoming a part of the AAA family. We appreciate you all 100%. But yeah, so as we dive into our inspirational moment of the day, y'all, I can't thank you enough for you all tuning in. But today I wanted to encourage some of you all on getting that foundation set. Listen, that foundation, and Bama Beauty coming through with her Canadian dollars donation, $2.79. We appreciate you, sis, with the super sticker donation already kicking off the stream. But as we dive into today's inspirational moment, what's up, Travelpreneur? I just want to encourage y'all, man. It's a lot that goes on throughout our days, and a lot of times we're faced with tests and trials. And I know we've been kind of speaking on how to combat those things, but let's speak more into how we continue to build on these things when we do set our mind in a direction to turn and build on positivity. You know, create positive habits, consistent positive habits. Let's turn our mindset towards that. And in order to that, you have to be solid in your day-to-day actions, your foundational movement and beliefs and things you do on a day-to-day. Your routine has to be solid. And so today we're going to dive into the topic of establishing a solid foundation. Again, that's establishing a solid foundation. And I'm going to be referencing one of my inspirational readings I had this morning. Because it inspired me. It inspired me on the way to the gym. And so I went back to it and I read up on it a little bit more. And it got a little personal for me. Because it started talking about the things that I've been working on in my personal life. One, my character, you know, not saying that something was wrong with my character to begin with, but to sit here and think that daily you're going to continue to grow and be a positive effect or change in your environment. And think that you don't have to continue to evolve and change. That's crazy to think that way, right? But I take it upon myself. I take a personal commitment to say, hey, this is how I'm gonna force myself to be better, or I'm gonna push myself, challenge myself to be better. What's up, Kevin Smith, with that 199 super chat? Appreciate you for that. And Sharpshooter Podcast, what's up, my brother? How you feeling this morning? Thank you for pulling up. But yeah, so Mary J talking about hit the like button. Everybody, please hit the like button, because we're about to talk about some foundational things that you need to have in order to be successful, right? And so one of them, you know, I'm big on faith. Faith can be a wide range of things. Is seeing things before they're happening, believing them walking in those things, mentally practicing those reps daily to say I'm already where I want to be, and doing the things that I need to do to get where I want to be. That's faith, having the courage and the strength to do that on a consistent basis. And that's something that you need a part of your foundation. So I don't think we need to go in depth about faith. I think we've really been hearkening on that for the past week and a half, 2 weeks since we started this. But also another characteristic that you want to have when you're talking about a solid foundation is good character. All right, that's something that I think we all aspire to have. Good character, whether people like what you do or don't like it, they understand that's who you are and that your intentions are always good, and your character speaks more of you than what you actually say. Your character, the things you do. What is character? What defines character for us in this society, right? It's a product of what you do, on your actions of what you do. So if you're doing things that are causing positive, productive outcome, whether it's for your own gain or for the others around you, that usually tends to establish you with good character. But if you're a person that just say things and never follow through, or you start things and you quit, or because you're being challenged by someone on the way to reaching a goal, you can't finish it, you're establishing some bad character. So I encourage you today, to be consistent in how you approach things. Think things through a way of being positive. No matter what the adversity looks like, your character can be a lot of what your mental is pushing through. You get what I'm saying? So if my thought going into a challenge is, oh man, I can't do it, then I'm probably not going to be able to do it. But if my thought is, I'm going to do this regardless of what it takes, I will always see a way or avenue of approach that doesn't lead to me quitting or doesn't lead to quote unquote failure, right? And so when you're developing character, you naturally develop other attributes like integrity, being able to do things the right way when no one's looking, right? Accountability, being able to understand that even if I mess up and I slip up or whatever I do, I'm not necessarily looking for recognition or applause from others. I just want to make sure that I'm sticking to the plan that I have drawn out for myself. So good character can cover a multitude of things, just like faith. And when you're talking about building positive environment or having a positive mindset, that's one thing that you can key on. You don't have to minimize or box in a lot of these characteristics needed to establish that. When you focus on it, you start to go in depth. You see how many areas these small characteristics, these small changes can affect and help you onto whatever your goals are, right? So, and this is all got to be a part of your foundation. So good character, faith, those are two things. And then knowledge. And I'm not just talking about reading books and learning things. I'm talking about knowledge to apply past experiences, right? Whether it was favorable or not favorable for you, the outcome necessarily didn't amount to what you projected it to be. What type of knowledge did you gain from it? What did you learn from it? From a spiritual aspect, how did it make you feel when you made a decision and it went this way? So how do you avoid that next time? Or how do you get to that point and push through it to the next time? You learn, you pay attention to the small things that matter, right? And all of these things, these three things, these faith, good character, and knowledge can set you up for a path of consistency. It could put you in a routine that sets you up for success. I mean, and it's hard. It's like, these are small things that everybody, you can sit here, we could say, this is what I'm going to do, but it's hard to actually do these things when society and media around you just controls everything. I mean, you can't even open your phone without getting a notification from a social media site, or you can't open a news app or anything without seeing something that got to do with social media or society, right? Something that really don't matter. So it's hard to really put things in place. But if you focus on these things, I'm telling you, they are beneficial. They are beneficial. They put you in a group. They like when you put yourself in these mindsets, you naturally find yourself in spaces that are productive for these things to come to pass. So if I had to encourage you today, establish that foundation with just not great, but good characteristics, good practices, right? Establish your foundation with faith. You know, understanding that my goal is this. This is where I want to be. So I'm going to walk in this thing. I'm going to do everything that it takes in order to be successful. And sometimes you don't even know what it takes to reach that goal, to be successful in that. That's where you got to have faith that, man, whatever I'm doing, I know this is what I want to do. And I may not have it all together yet, but if I'm going to do this to get to that goal, I'm going to give it 110% and expect it to work. Right? My glasses kind of pressing on my nose right now. But yeah. And then what's up, Stan? How you feeling this morning? Good morning. And then also having good character. Good character can go a long way. Sometimes good character is just being honest and truthful, missing the mark sometimes and being accountable for it, and letting people know, especially when you're involved with someone and you miss the mark, you make a decision and you're the majority decision maker in that, and you miss the mark and you miss something. Being accountable can go a long way. Being accountable ain't just apologizing. Being accountable can go a long way, because then that person knows that, hey, they don't think they right. Even though it didn't amount to the best outcome, they don't think they right, but I know that their intentions was to do what's best for everybody. So accountability, it builds trust. Accountability is one of those things where if you're accountable, not only do people trust you with worldly possessions, they trust you with things that can really put you in places like, I know some people that, you know, have confided in me with personal dealings. And I'm like, okay, you know, accountability says, yeah, you can help me get to a place, but if you're wrong, I got to let you know, you know, but not to condemn you, but to say, man, this is how I'm built. This is who I am. Authenticity. That's accountability, right? That's all of that ties together. So good character, building that good character, letting that your works not be evil spoken of, that goes before a solid foundation. And then finally, knowledge, gaining knowledge from all your experiences, applying that knowledge. See, knowledge ain't just learning stuff, it's applying it too. So if I know not to touch that stove 2 minutes after I turned it off, after it's been on, if I know not, now next time I turn it off, if I know to not touch it again so I don't get burnt, but I just continue to touch it, I'm not applying anything that I learned. But the next time when I turn it off, if I wait, let it cool off, and I touch it to make sure it's not hot, then I've learned something. I've applied that knowledge that I've learned. So apply the knowledge, the things that you're learning, apply knowledge. What is it? Faith without works is dead, right? Part of that works is knowledge. You got to learn what you're doing to create this space. You got to learn this thing and apply it. So that's part of the works. Do the works. Set that foundation. God has already set us up for a solid foundation. He's already told us that he will always be there, you know, and these are the characteristics and things that he requires us to practice in order to experience his overflow and his abundance and it be sweatless. You know, it doesn't come without a price, you know, and the price is faith. The price is trust. The price is discipline, is consistency, you know, accountability. That's what the price is. And these are all things that help us, that set us up to be in a good space. So I hope that helps you today. Establishing a solid foundation, establishing the solid foundation by applying your faith, by adapting good character, and by applying the knowledge of every situation that you learn. And with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for joining me for this motivational, inspirational moment this morning. I thank y'all for doing what y'all do, man. Hopefully that encourages somebody. I've been getting a lot of great feedback with those inspirational moments, and I don't want to keep doing them out of just routine. I really want them to be like meaningful and helpful. And so I take a lot of my meditation time now, and I focus my energy on seeing how this can apply to the people that I love so much and love so dearly, that support me, that look at the position and the platform that I've been afforded, and they want to come away with something positive from this platform, whether it's spiritual or whether it's just, you know, common knowledge things that we discuss. I want to be able to affect the community in a positive light. So because of that, that's why you'll continue to see me dive into these things. I'm trying to get my music on, but it don't seem like it want to play. Okay, that is not the That is not the beat we supposed to be playing. Here we go. There go the beat we supposed to be playing if it ever come up. Let me pull that one up. Okay, we can rock with that one while we transition. Listen, don't forget, y'all, a few announcements before we jump into this segments for today. While we waiting, hold on. Is my producer pulling up? Cause I'm all over the place. But don't forget, y'all, to RSVP. Today is the last day to RSVP. I think we only got one spot left. But one of my mods in the chat, exclamation point event. Pop that event in there and give everybody a link. I think it's one spot left, but tickets go on sale today. Good morning, my producer, Marquita. You are popping in at the right time. I literally just told everybody I hope you was popping in. Literally just said it like 20 seconds ago. And she popped right on in. Y'all welcome Marquita to the studio. She's in the house. Shouts out to her. But yo, what's up? What's up, man? Ruffy, setting examples without discrimination and equal opportunity is key. Is this who I think it is, man? That's him? All right, Ruff. We're gonna look. I'm hold up. We're gonna stop the music real quick. We're gonna stop the music real quick. Cause I want everybody to see this. I want everybody to see this type of love. Hold on. This is real love right here. So, Ruff, if you're gonna come in and enjoy the show and not try to cause discord within the chat and be trolling and be disrespecting myself or anybody else in the chat, you can stick around. But brother, we are not here for it today. I don't think nobody, if y'all ain't got time for it today, y'all put some AAAs in the chat. Give me some of them. Oh, y'all know what the A emoji is? I know I seen somebody asking about it the other day. It's the blood type. You got to type the blood type in there. You got to type the blood type and it's going to show up. Yeah, Refi, I was just giving you a fair warning, man. You know, you got a history here. We keep account. Now, we don't hold grudges, but we do keep account because we are trying to grow here. We want people to feel comfortable. And yeah, man, hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you really do enjoy it. I hope you're here to enjoy the time because we create good vibes over here. So back to it, y'all. Back into this thing. Getting down to business. Yo, I got a super chat too. Let me get this one by my sister. She said, Dr. Cicely Artist says, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man you become. Big sis loves the growth. Appreciate you, Dr. Cicely Artist, with the $20 super chat. And because of that, I gotta hold up, y'all. I gotta huddle with Marquita real quick. Marquita, it's a banner right here. Shout out to the co-sponsors of this stream. You can put Cicely in there for that first one. All orange super chats are becoming sponsors. For everybody that didn't see the banner at the bottom, it says if you want to become a co-sponsor of the stream, all orange super chats. And I just picked a random color. I got a color picker in the back, and it got the 4 colors or the 5 colors you can pick for super chats right now. And I pick random colors every day. So one day it might be green, one day it might be blue, one day it might be purple, one day it might be red. It's 5 colors right now. Today it was orange. So all orange super chats will become sponsors of the stream. So thank you, Cicely, Dr. Cicely Artist, for becoming one of the co-sponsors of the stream, y'all. Yes, we got one today. We got one. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for supporting Moon Rocker and the family. Y'all showing that AAA love, man. So for all my moderators, y'all see Ruffy said he gonna be good today. He ain't tripping. He ain't trolling, none of that. So let's accept him. Let's welcome him in. And let's have a good show today. But before we jump into that, don't forget, like I said, the RSVP is a few hours left. It's one spot left. I might do a giveaway. For all the people that RSVP. We might be doing a free t-shirt giveaway. Oh, I don't think y'all seen this yet. I'm gonna go ahead and show them. I got a reveal for y'all. Shout out to my new graphic designer, Thad, man. Got him on a contingent basis right now, soft offer basis, but he's willing to submit his services to the Coach Smook network. And we collab, myself and this gentleman right here, and we got some merch designs, y'all. We got some merch designs. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send this link to my uncle. My uncle and my auntie, they be looking for the live link, and they say they don't get the links. So you know how you gotta do with your aunties and stuff. You know, they getting up in age. So you gotta make sure they understand it. But listen, hold on. I got something for y'all, and I want to show y'all real quick. Let me make sure I do this the right way. Okay. And some of my moderators, some of y'all seen it already. Y'all know what it is. All right, I'm gonna just put these two out there. And we're gonna launch this merch. We're gonna launch this merch here. Let's say Friday. Let's see if we could get it set up by Friday. Bama, look, Trita, no, she was in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it now. I know y'all probably excited about this. I know I am. This blew my mind from an aspect I never saw myself having merch. I never thought people would ever want to wear stuff that I came up with or that my team came up with. Like, I never thought that. So I appreciate y'all for supporting. But check this out, y'all. Y'all can't tell me this ain't fire. Y'all. Let me get that banner off of there. Here we go. Let me turn that one off. Boom. Come on, y'all. The white hoodie with the AAA. Look at them comments. Oh my God. Yeah, go crazy. Y'all deserve it. It's happening because of y'all. Y'all deserve it. Go crazy. This is y'all. This is us. Check that. Check the dad caps. What's up, Mom? Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Mom. Yeah, that's fire. This is us, y'all. So yeah, we gonna have a lot of this merch ready for display and for purchase. Let's try to have it set up by Friday. I'm gonna show y'all another design, one that I'm one of my personal favorites. Boss Lady don't like it. Boss Lady not a fan of it, but I am because it's different, and y'all know Smook is different. I'm gonna show y'all this last one, and then we're gonna get into the show. I'm a big fan of this one. I don't know why, but it's different. If you look at the middle, the authenticity, how it's separated, right? And then like, I'm thinking maybe this might not be a design for like the main part of the shirt, like the front, but maybe on the sleeve of the hoodie or the long sleeve shirt or our socks. Yes, we got dry fit socks that we can design. Maybe that could be on the back level, the back part of the crew sock, right? With the AAA emblem on the sides. Yeah. So I'm definitely ready to put that out there. Let's try to push that out Friday, y'all. Help me do that. Help me reach that goal. And we really need to get our subs up. So we at 1,700, 1.7K. We at 1.7K. So if you're watching on Twitter, please pull up on the YouTube side. We got 72 in the live right now on YouTube. Let's get our viewership up on YouTube, y'all. We were crushing it the first 3 weeks. I know it kind of died off, ain't a lot happened, but let's get the viewers over here on YouTube. So if you're on Twitter, take 20 seconds to come over to YouTube. Type in @Coach Smook. You'll see the live notification. We're live right now on YouTube. Come drop a like, drop a share it on Twitter. Get people over to the YouTube side so we can get this thing going. And Brett, what's up, my boy? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Need a visor. Yes, we got the visors coming. It's going to have the AAA. I'm going to be the first one to break out the visors. I ain't even going to cap. And then Boss Lady said she got to be the first one to break out the frocket tees. That's what she calls it. Do y'all call it frocket tees? Or do y'all say pocket tees? Pocket tee. Okay. I figured it was a pocket tee thing. I've never heard frocket. Front pocket tees, never heard it. And it don't take but 20 seconds for you to like and share the stream. But for everybody that's already a AAA member, thank you all for supporting this team, supporting the network. And because of that, y'all know this, man. Y'all know the rundown. After this, we're gonna jump into our recruiting talk, Alabama and its official visits and everything. We're gonna dive into it, y'all. Here we go. Welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I could not thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, you will have access to all the behind-the-scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with Outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred, and we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners, we got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions and welcome to the family. AAA SOS. Thank you all. Thank you all 100%, y'all. I don't know what's up with my beats. There they go. It's like they delayed this morning, but they back, I guess. Well, y'all, let's jump into it, y'all. Welcome to the Coach Smook Morning Show once again. All my AAA family, thank you all for your support. All my people that's here now that aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, share, and let's jump into the topics for today. Listen, Alabama and recruiting. The official visits this weekend have been, the reports. Listen, the personal stuff that I know, right? The personal things that I know, but then also some of the things that I were hearing that is being confirmed. I really think this is going to be 2008, 2009 recruiting, Bama recruiting 2.0. The updated version, like the updated software version of what Coach Saban did his second year at Alabama is happening in the first year of Kalen DeBoer. What's up, Gary? How you feeling this morning? I'm telling y'all right now, the staff, I got to see some personal interactions with Jamarcus Shepard and a few of the recruits that was on campus this weekend. But I also got to see some things happening with AK Deer, Keelan Deer, right? I saw him and that Coach Gillespie, something budded. And you know what? A lot of times we look at pictures and we look at like these guys taking their pictures and throwing up the signs and stuff. I don't care about that. That's what you expect from a recruit when they come and visit the University of Alabama. They can't help but be attracted to what's happening. My thing is, when you start seeing these kids in a lot of these clips, they're not trying to be out front. They're trying to be incorporated with the team. These players, like the players are doing majority of the recruiting than the coaches. They're doing a lot of the legwork because they're going out and they're embracing these guys and they're saying, hey, you can go anywhere else and try to be the guy. You get what I'm saying? But you come here, we're going to win. We're going to win. These coaches got a plan for us. We're going to win. Now, at the end of the day, are you chasing the bag? Because guess what? We got the bag over here too. Guess how we get the bag though? Ain't no limit, ain't no cap on what no private investor could do. We just show up and we work hard. And these coaches put us in position to create value for ourselves. And it's up to you to take advantage of that opportunity. And guess what? I think you good enough to do that. Man, if that's what 7, 8 dudes that are currently on campus that got that experience, especially like the freshmen that just came through spring ball, man, come on, man. That stuff got to mean something. When a guy like Ryan Williams is pulling a guy like Travis Smith to the side or Naeem Oford last weekend, saying, hey, man, we want you to flip. On lives, man, I'm telling y'all, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where you find yourself in a comfortable space as an Alabama fan when you look at how easy this is happening. And my question is, what's the pitch here? What's Kalen DeBoer really saying? What's this staff really saying to these young men to get them to buy into just going 100%? Like guys are, you look at Keelan Russell with his commitment last week, right? You look at his commitment last week, and he literally goes and cancels the rest of his visits. He has a conversation with the staff, and he says, "Hey, I don't need to go see nothing else." And then you got this very highly underrated 3-star commitment from London Simmons this past weekend. And if you look at this young man's film, we talked about him, myself, Coach Sean, and Jake, and Sharpshooter. We was just talking about this young man this past weekend before this visit started, and he ended up committing this weekend, right? Let me go pull up this list of other prospects from the visits, man. I took a lot of notes. After having some conversations late last night with a few people that are actually on staff or work closely with the staff. Had a few coaches that were on recruiting visits with some of these players. Had a few conversations there. And we got some good reports. So a name that you probably didn't hear a lot about was, or if you weren't paying attention, Javion Campbell. Javion Campbell is a young man that I'm telling y'all, I told y'all, if we're going to add more linebackers to this class, if we're going to add more edges to this class, we're going to need big edges. A lot of those athletic guys that you all are seeing us get, those athletic linebackers, we got enough of those. Pay attention when you talk about linebackers, when they recruit linebackers, because they're still the big defensive end / linebacker position in the bandit in this new scheme, in this new personnel grouping of the Alabama defense, right? And this young man here, Javian Campbell. A lot of people had this young man slotted for Kentucky. As you see the crystal ball, a lot of people saying Kentucky. But his visit this past weekend, I saw a lot of feedback from him and Kane Womack's interaction, him and Coach Robinson's interaction. Coach Robinson has a way of connecting with his linebacker recruits, these linebacker prospects, kind of like what I forget the guy's name over at Georgia. It seems like they just walk in the living rooms. They walk in the living rooms of these linebackers and these defensive ends at the high school level, and they come out as if they work some type of spell on these kids. And Javian Campbell fits the mold of what we want for a big defensive end. You look at his size, 6'5", 265. So he's probably not going to push that 280 weight range where that pushes him inside, keeping his hand in the dirt. This young man right now, this size, is very uber athletic. He's a little bit bigger. He's a bigger and more heavy-handed version of Will Anderson right now, right? Bigger, more heavy-handed version. Same type speed, same type of get up off the edge. And the big edge too, can seal the edge, can play your traditional end, can get down into the 9 or the 7, right? And be a solid edge containment. You can split them wide. You can go small and play some interior when you go with like your cheetah or your raptor package. So he fits the mold of what this staff is recruiting for that position over there at the edge. Another recruit that I want to kind of hark on and talk about his and this is what I know personally, y'all. I'm not going to act like I know everything about every recruit that showed up this weekend, but there are a few that I want to touch on. Travis Smith Jr. Y'all know that Georgia has been heavy on this young man. I've been giving Georgia that credit. Coach Kirby Smart and that staff, they are at this young man every day. It seems like every day they have something to say about Travis Smith. They got some type of footage. I mean, they're on him. He's right in their backyard out of Westlake High School, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. You would expect that a big in-state prospect like Travis Smith Jr., somebody who's just continued to ascend in the rankings as far as the wide receivers. You see right now they have him as the number 20 player in the state, the number 15 wide receiver in the country, right? And then nationally, he's the number 148 player. So I guarantee you, by the end of this season, Travis Smith Jr. will be a top 50 player, top 50 nationally ranked player. He will be a top 5 wide receiver in this class, this 25 class. And if he's not a top 5 player in Georgia, it's only because there's 3 other players in the state of Georgia right now that currently rank ahead of him, and they're going to improve. And 2 of them are currently committed to the University of Alabama. There's Jaden Harmon and Daryl Johnson, 2 linebackers committed to the University of Alabama out of the state of Georgia. So be careful for all the Georgia fans that's talking all this crazy noise about how many recruits y'all have committed and the average. Y'all got to understand, all these 4 stars that we have right now are averaging 93, 94s as far as composite scores. Y'all lead us with a .23 average, 0.23. That's nothing. That's 1 4-star. That's a low-rated 4-star commitment. What day is Smith Jr. committing? July 13th is the day that he set for his commitment. But I'm getting a good feel, y'all. I think this young man might change his decision, might change it and commit and shut it down. This weekend was monumental for him. There was an interaction between him and Coach Shepard, and I watched it, man, and it was like magic. It was like one of those things. I know it meant a lot to his father, Travis Smith Sr., to see that interaction from a coach. And then it was also like a dominoes game. They was playing dominoes, and Coach Shep and Coach Mo made a little joke because Travis's mother, and I guess she ended up whooping him. She ended up whooping up on Bones. And Coach Mo said, Coach Shep, well, hopefully it worked. and like they let her win so we can get. He said anything for the commitment. That's what he said. Anything for the commitment, and it was like the family vibe, and I could hear the joy. I could hear the purity in the interaction. Same thing last weekend with Chuck McDonald's father and Coach Mo. It's like this staff has very interpersonal connections, and a lot of these players want to go somewhere where they feel like they're part of a family, where they matter. Not so much of me getting on the field right away, but I matter. My goals matter. And this staff understands that. I think the past staff started getting spoiled with what they were privy to, same as some of the players. You get a new energy. You see these coaches they got state of the art everything. Only thing they got to do is go out and be real and get the best players. Come on, man. Yeah. Roll Tide, Coach Smook. When you think Jackson Lloyd going to commit and Dawson Merritt? I think Jackson Lloyd might commit probably before the week is out. I think Jackson Lloyd might be a commit before this week is out. And Dawson Merritt, I honestly believe he'll hold out until his July date. But I think Dawson Merritt and Dejon Lee are 100% Bama locks. What's up, Larry Large? Larry Large, we need a reality to reach. Send me a reality to reach in the email ASAP, please, bro. Glad to see you, Larry. Mama said, hope all the AAA family fathers were celebrated, honored, and appreciated. Keep showing up, even in the small things. Happy Father's Day again. Mama Smook. Shout out to my mama, man. I seen your call yesterday, Mom, but I was in my bag yesterday on a creative tip. I got some things I'm gonna be revealing every day this week, animation wise. I think y'all gonna be excited. And Mama, did you see the merch? I think that is gonna be huge when we finally launch that. Y'all, let me pull something out real quick, Marquita, while we in the middle of our recruit talk. Merch launch. Should we push? Y'all think we can do an exclusive, like a limited merch launch this Friday? Y'all think? I want y'all to vote. I want everybody in my chat. And this is the authenticity. This ain't got Coach Smook on it nowhere. This is for the community, and that's why I want people to understand it. I ain't trying to get my face out there. I'm trying to get our community out there. So what y'all think, man? I put a poll in the chat. Y'all like that poll up. But wait, is that a pause moment? Like that poll up? Nah, not really. Kind of like a stripper reference. Sorta. Are strippers bad? Nah, I'm just look. Are they bad? Nah, So no pause. We'll continue. Press play. Press play. We'll go. We'll continue. We're just gonna fast forward a little bit. But jumping back into it, y'all. Listen, more recruiter updates, more reports from this weekend's visits. Another highly touted recruit currently committed to Ole Miss. Y'all know the name. Keelan Deere. I don't know. Is it a Kylan? I call him AK when I talk to him. Is it a Keelan? I'm gonna ask him when I talk to him later today too. I think he said he's gonna call me today or tomorrow. But this young man is a highly touted running back out of Mississippi. Ole Miss got their commit. Even when Alabama was showing heavy interest in him early, I knew Ole Miss would have the lead. Coach Kiffin, Lane Kiffin, does great development with these type of running backs. You look at his size, Jace McClellan, Roy Williams, guys that Coach Kiffin was very high on during recruiting, right, while he was at Bama. A Colin Deere fits that mold. And but I knew that would be a cool a leeway with Kiffin getting that commitment. But I think yeah, right. Because he came on for the interview, he said call him AK. So I think this past weekend, y'all, he's another one like that committed out of, the idea of like, okay, I'm guaranteed this. Like this is what. But when you come back and you talk to this staff, and I've been saying this for so long. Get him a visit and it's over with. Like you might be in trouble. It's something about this Alabama staff when they get to talk to you and your family, when they get to like this was their first this official visit time. This is their first official visit as a staff together. Like this is their first space or tenure of official visits together. And man, they're knocking it out the park, man. They're getting just as like they're getting rave reviews from guys that are currently committed to other prestigious and traditionally like high-end hosted schools like Georgia. They pull out the woodworks. I know personally from watching visits and also getting those feedback stories from previous recruits. Markel Benton, who ended up committing to Alabama when he visited Georgia. He was talking about how crazy Athens was and how they showed him love. So I could just imagine how much better it's gotten now with NIL. Yeah, I'm sure Kirby and the rest of the SEC is scared to death when recruits come to Bama. Now, I don't think Kirby is scared as much. I don't think Kirby will be scared until it's happened like 2 or 3 years in a row. Right now, Georgia is still pulling their recruits, the guys that they're targeting. They're getting the majority of those guys, right? They're getting their priority guys. I say that kind of like Bama. It's like we're not feeding off of what they pass up no more. We have more range now. And a lot of these guys aren't 5 stars because they're not in the Southeast or they're not in Texas. But you turn on the film and they have 5-star quality, right? Got my protein shake over here. Yeah, Smook. Hey, Bino said Bama got the sauce, but a Collin, be on the lookout for that. That situation might be different. It might be different. It might have changed up. Another one, Naeem Oford. He came last week. I'm telling y'all, these guys are coming. They're getting this information and they're getting educated on these visits. It's not all about getting on the field first. It's about how can you develop me. And one last but not least, a Mississippi product. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you got top recruits coming out of the states, right? And they're committing to Alabama together. If you go back to previous years, Florida was the first state that Nick Saban started attacking. Then Louisiana. Then he started getting into Georgia. Then he started getting in what always had a stronghold in Texas. You see him stretch all the way out to Cali. And then you start seeing him up in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, like Virginia. Like Saban started like really putting his foothold. And a lot of these states, we're attacking the surrounding states around them. You see in West Virginia, you see a kid from Kentucky, you see kids from Kansas, right? Big tight ends from Kansas, all top prospects that we're looking at tight end wise. 2 of them, I think 3 out of the 5 come from Kansas. So this staff is starting to show their range, right? This staff is starting to show their range. I'm excited. I think we're set up for a crazy recruiting season here at the University of Alabama. London Simmons, shout out to London Simmons for the commitment this past weekend. That was kind of a foregone thing. Myself, Coach Sean, Jake Merrill, and B Sharp, we all were on the same page thinking that we would get at least one commitment out of this weekend. But Travis Smith Jr. is one to watch. I'm telling you, and for everybody on Twitter that's rubbernecking and was wondering who I was talking about, it wasn't Dejoun Lee. I already put my prediction in for Dejoun Lee. I think Alabama has him as a priority. Naeem Oford, now that we got his attention again, I think he starts to look our way. Maybe not get the commitment or the flip early, but do not discount what happens during the season. A lot of kids, and the good thing about Bama right now is they know this year. A lot of recruits know this year. This is our transition year. These seniors have something to prove more so than we do. Because whatever they set the market, we're the ones that's going to be considered the ones that have to transition, and we're the first Kalen DeBoer class. This 24 and 25 kids, they're the first recruiting class for Coach Kalen DeBoer. So a lot of this senior leadership that Coach Saban left behind, they're going after this year. So you're going to have a lot of young guys next year. And y'all think we're going to see growing pains this year? Just wait till next year when these guys think they figured it out and now there's a glimpse of what they have to offer. And people can game plan a little bit better. You're really going to see the maturity and the development of this staff. Will we be able to continue to float? Will we be able to continue to thrive? Or will we begin to slowly sink while the rest of college football and the SEC catches up to us? Will it happen? That's a question to be answered. Right now, if you ask me, I think we're ahead of the game. I think we're if not on pace, ahead of pace. Coach Kalen DeBoer and his staff are going crazy right now recruiting, and the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. How many times have you seen this many official visits, these many players showing up and changing up their plans to come on official visits to Alabama like this? We're talking numbers, y'all. We're talking numbers. Uh-oh. Got protein shake on my nose. But y'all see that? Don't laugh at me. We're talking numbers, though. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to open up the phone lines, y'all. And we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. I know some of y'all want to talk other recruits, right? Pop up on the phone line so we can discuss it. Phone number in the chat, 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. The phone line is open. Call in, say your name, and put me in the game. Say your name and put me in the game, and we'll get you popped into the call line. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out and doing what y'all do. Y'all, we got so much energy coming from this show. It's a lot of people that really want to be a part of this community, and it's because of you all's interaction. We got our first caller on the line. Let me see who it is. Looks like who I think it is.
Zachary, put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, Zachary, what's good, brother? You on the line with your main man, Coach Smook. How you feeling this morning, Zach?
I'm feeling good, Coach Smook.
Man, it's good to hear. It's Monday.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this fan base is starting to settle a lot more, right?
Right.
And then you got guys like A.K. Deere and Travis Smith Jr. and Landon Simmons and what other recruits did we have this weekend? I mean, you got a whole bunch of big names. You got Javian Campbell, Malachi Goodman, Justin Hill was on the video turning up in the locker room. Like, what is Alabama doing, Zach? I know you got some inside school. What's your intuition saying about this Alabama staff and our recruiting?
We're just going up from here, especially, and to kind of go along with what you were saying before you opened the phone line. What if Alabama wins the national championship this year?
I mean, Zach, imagine that. Imagine not only winning the SEC again, right? Because I think in order to win the national championship, you're going to have to win your conference. I don't care who it is. You're going to have to be able to show that you can win your conference. You can't drop that game and expect anybody to take you serious, or you get what I'm saying? So I think a conference winner will be the national champion this year. Now, if you look at four playoff teams from last year, you got one coach that was in the national championship. You got that team that was in the playoffs in there. You got the Texas, they're in the SEC, right? Then you got Georgia, who's coming in to on a lot of people's rankings as the preseason number 1, number 2. I haven't seen them ranked less than number 2 on any preseason rankings. That's 3 teams out of the SEC. Then you got a lot of teams, dark horses. A lot of experts, dark horses are teams like Ole Miss, teams like Oklahoma. You're talking about 4 or 5 teams being considered the top 12 teams in the nation off rip preseason, and you don't expect the winner of the SEC to be the favorite to win a national championship?
Right. Because if Caitlin DeBoer wins a national championship this year, just think about how Texas is going to look. USC is going to look. All these teams that are throwing big bags at these players, it's just going to show that pay for play doesn't work. You know, because the players get a big head, and because they got the big bag, they don't think they have to put in the work to develop to go to the next level, because you already gave them a big bag.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have to work for? And see, I think Isaiah Bond's going to be fine, but he's not going to reach his potential because he took the back.
And you know what? I'll say this. Isaiah Bonds is one of those players, and like many players, you create value because of the role that you get discovered in. And I don't think Isaiah Bonds is wide receiver 1 for any team. I think he's the perfect offset player, and you have that. You have that. Shout out to my Twitter followers and my boy Antonio Russell. He coming in with the super sticker. He says, invite my Twitter followers over to YouTube. Twitter. Come over to YouTube. It's 194 of y'all on Twitter. Come over to YouTube. We got 88 live viewers on YouTube. I want to get these likes up. Marquita, find our 100 likes banner and pop that through the screen while Zach continue to school us on his feels about his his recruiting class. And appreciate that, Antonio. Zach, this past weekend, we got a commitment from London Simmons. I'm about to pull up his film real quick. And this defensive lineman, you were one of the guys that said we need to up our D-line recruiting, right? I think that was one of your sentiments. You said DBs and defensive linemen, right?
Right.
So looking at a gentleman like a young man like London Simmons, and I'm pulling his highlights up right now. He just uploaded these. These is highlights from April. These are updated. These most recent highlights from his junior season. Mind you, this is a 6'3", 295-pound defensive lineman, interior lineman. Motor out of this world. Kind of puts me in the mind of Tim Keenan. With how underrated he is and his skill set. But I'm gonna play the film, and you just kind of talk about what a commitment from a gentleman like this means, a young man like this for Kalen DeBoer and his staff.
It just means that he's committed because is willing to put in the work and effort it takes to win.
Mm-hmm. And
I watched an interview with Jonathan Allen, and he even said this: you might think you want to play for Alabama, but until you get there,
mm-hmm.
you know, because I mean, Nick craved a lot out of his guys. And Nick was a hard coach to play for, but at the same time, Nick made you great.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at all the talent that Nick put in the NFL.
Right.
He had more first rounders than losses. How many coaches can say that? Not many.
Over a 17-year span of coaching at one university?
Right. And, I mean, I seen a statement one time that Nick didn't make Alabama. Alabama made Nick. And I disagree with that.
Why you dis? Hold on. I want to say this. I can't agree or disagree with that because Alabama's always been known for winning. We were winning national championships before Nick Saban. It had been a while, you know, but we weren't even on drought status when Nick Saban showed up. It was, I mean, the span for us as Bama fans was a long time, but we weren't on drought status yet. So, and I honestly believe, you know, before the sanctions and everything, 2002, 2001, 2002, Alabama was headed back in the right direction. But things happen, you know, and yeah,
sanctions is what hurt us and caused us to go into a drought, along with bad coaching hires.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick broke the trend because before that, you either had to know Bear Bryant or had played for Bear Bryant before you could be considered a coach at Alabama. And Nick kind of broke that standard. And what Nick done, why Nick was so great, was because he told the AD, this is why he took the Alabama job.
Right.
He told the AD, you know, if I come here and coach, I'm going to do it my way. I need y'all to support me, not control me.
Right.
And that's why a lot of these big name programs like that Cal College on the other side of the state, that's why they fail, because the AD and the boosters and everybody control the coach. They don't support the coach.
Right. I mean, that's just what you expect out of that school. But I think we're in great position right now. I think honestly, if we was to start looking at the landscape of recruiting, in the SEC, and we had to rank just head coaches, not necessarily for what they're doing in recruiting, but how the collective university, the staff as a whole, has come together and how they've assembled their staff to be able to get a lot of these commitments early in this official season. I think Alabama is definitely top 3 in the SEC right now. As transfers, that's high school prospects, that's JUCO recruiting. Like, I think Alabama is top 3 right now.
Right. I have to put Georgia at number 1, and then Texas, then Alabama. You know, and not saying that Kalen can't be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right now he's unproven. You know, and until he can prove that, show everybody that he can win year in, year out, then I don't think he'll get the respect that he deserves.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. And you know it's crazy. It's like he's setting the right tone, but he's also setting himself up for more pressure because he's checking every block that Alabama fans needed to be checked. Whether he's checking it like you want him to be checked, they're being checked. Like, he's fulfilling everything that we've asked him to do. Can he maintain competition in recruiting? Yes, he's getting big name recruits to commit early before their senior season, before the month of July. Anytime you get verbal commitments, hard commitments before the month of July with some big name recruits, you're doing something special. You're doing something special.
Right.
And I think they're riding the brand right, but reestablishing that this is the new way of the brand. Don't think that you're going to stop winning. This is a winning brand for a reason, and we don't want anybody that's not trying to win. We don't care about your name. If your skill set fits what we're trying to do to create a winning environment and to continue to win, then you fit, and we'll offer you. And that's what kids are seeing. Their families are seeing this. They're about relationship, winning in life. You get what I'm saying? Setting my son up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a culture. It's a culture shock that the university needed. We don't need to have military players anymore. We need guys who are wanting to show up and want to work. It's their desire. Shout out to Car Conversations in the chat. Welcome in this morning, my beautiful sister. Love to see you in the chat. But Zach,
Yes.
you know what time it is.
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was just making sure. Because you was kind of late on there. I was like, hey, Zach, you know what time it is now. Now, before we get into this, Zach, what's on the agenda today? What's on the agenda for the song selection today? Uh-oh.
There's a few, but
okay, so we got a few. So you got about 30 seconds to narrow it down because I'm about to do your intro right now. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the voice, the songbird, the musical expertise and genius of a creator, the voice of the family, AAA, SOS, Zach, SOS, Wilgis. Everybody snapping fingers right now, Zach. You're up.
okay. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride.
Okay.
Carry my 6-shooter on the I vomited the words.
Oh, Zach fumbling today, y'all. No, Zach, no. Did they say?
Hold on, I'm redeeming myself.
Okay, redeem it.
Carrying my 6-shooter on the voyage of the cattle drive, stealing them young girls' hearts like Jean and Roy, singing them campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
Zach. Zach, okay. It's Monday. We always, you know what? Mondays haven't been the smoothest. I will say that.
Right.
They haven't been as smooth, but they have definitely set us up for a crazy momentous week. Momentous week. I said momentous. Is that a word, Zach? Momentous?
I don't know.
It sounded right though, didn't it? Didn't it sound like somebody gonna use that? Momentous. Get the momentous right. But Zach, 100%, man. Thank you for the rebound. Look, everybody said that you got the spirit of recovery. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do. We got ice in our veins. We might miss the first free throw, but we ain't gonna miss the second one. And then if we gotta miss it, we're gonna get the rebound and put it up for 2 and win the game at the buzzer. But Zach, let the family know how much you love them, and then, man, we're gonna catch up later on today.
Okay. Roll Tide AAA family, to the fathers in the chat. Happy belated Father's Day. Father's Day and Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, Zach. Appreciate you for calling in as always, man, and bringing that energy, man. You know I love you, boy.
Love you too, Coach Smook.
All right, man. Take it easy. Woo, Zach beat, bro. Zach been throwing us for a few curveballs. He done came his own. I'm so proud of Zach. Y'all remember the first phone call Zach called in? He was kind of nervous, and then now he's just like, he is so confident. That's what I want, man. I want y'all to be confident when y'all call in. I ain't the only person that need to be heard out here. I love it. I love it. Listen, the phone lines are in, and the phone lines are open, but while the phone lines are open, I want y'all to add another thought to this recruiting thing with Kalen DeBoer and his staff. Not only are they recruiting and getting commitments early, but these are kids that, you know, people wrote these kids off. I myself had a few of these names that's popping back into the fold. I had them as like not turning their head back towards Bama early in February, right? I had this. I was, y'all heard, and I'm not scared to say this because this is what they were saying. You know, these are things that was being said by these recruits. But now after visits, man, I'm telling y'all, it's a different type of energy. Shout out to Boss Lady for retwisting my hair, y'all. Y'all see I'm kind of straight right now. I had gotten that pool last weekend with the kids, and I was around this mother looking rough, man. I had a whole fro in the front of my head. I had a whole fro. The Kanice says he loving these recruits. Me too, man. I think we setting ourselves up to be like crazy good next year. I don't think this is gonna be like a 1 year transition. This gonna be like immediate success turnover rate for the next 3 to 4 years. My boy Kyle said, "What's up, Roll Tide? What's up, y'all? Roll Tide. Good morning. Good morning, Kyle. How you feeling this morning? Y'all call in. Phone line is open. 334-625-1121. And don't forget, all super chats, all orange super chats will be listed as a co-sponsor today on the stream. Even though this stream is powered by AAA. This stream is powered by the AAA fam. Everything we do on this network is definitely powered by the AAA fam. Everybody is rocking those tags. You make everything that's happening on the screen, everything that's happening in the background. You guys are making it happen. That's the giveaways. For all my giveaway personnel, Friday, I promise y'all I got y'all. I'm sending it off this Friday. I got t-shirts. We got some socks to give away. It's going to my brother Corey Hines and my sister Kiki Hines, my sister-in-law. These socks are going to them. The pair, right? The pair if you dare, right? And all this stuff stays in one spot so I don't get it mixed up. Trina, I think Trina, which one was she getting? Was it this one? Uh-oh, I messed up the camera, y'all. Let me get right. Let me get right, y'all. I messed the camera up. I knocked it off. Let me see. All right, we back. We back. All right, boom. We back. I knocked it off. My bad. But which one was it? Was it the wallet or the purse? Who had the purse? I think Sterling had the purse. Type it in the private chat real quick. Sterling, Cindy had the purse in Sterling. And then Trina had the wallet in Canada. The cup. Who won the cup? See, I done lost that one. Cole. Okay, purse for Trina, wallet for Cynthia. Backwards. I had it backwards. Purse for Trina. It's going to Trina in Canada, right? And Trina, make sure that this thing stays attached. You see that? That's like a collegiate. That's like official. This purse is official. And then same thing with this wallet, Cindy. It's a nice little pocketbook, little wallet, man. You might get this to, I don't know, you might be grown like my mama. She got to have like suitcases for person when she walk around. She walk around with big old suitcases and don't have nothing in it, y'all. Nicole got that shirt. Yep, I'm sending that off to the coat outside with Coach Smook shirt with the roll tide on the front. That's one of the originals. I don't even think that design gonna be made no more now that we got a graphic designer. And I mean, literally, my vision, everything that I thought in my head that could be incorporated, he went to work with it. Got the color scheme set up for it. That's gonna go out. But yeah, the t-shirt. Then we got still getting the football autograph. Where is that? The football over here under the table. I don't feel like getting it. It's over here under the table. We getting that football autograph. We actually gonna have an opportunity to get that done next week. And then what else? We got the cup. Who was the first cup giveaway for? Brittany had the cup, didn't it? Somebody had the cup. I gotta go back in that stream. I got it written down on my notepad. Well, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to send off this Friday, and it's gonna get sent off at the same time. It's gonna be cheaper for your boy, and yeah, we trying to make it all happen. Shout out to my boy Zach with the orange super chat, 1999 super chat. He said the merch is fire. Coach Smook, love what you bring into our community. Appreciate that, Zach, 100%. I'm gonna add you to that co-sponsor banner. You got that, Marquita? All right, thank you, sis. The purse will hold anything, all I can carry. Hey, you know what's crazy? You know, when you go to the stadium, when you go to the games, you gotta have clear see-through stuff now. And now they're allowing alcohol in the stadium. Now you can purchase alcohol in the stadium, which is crazy. You know, at a college game. Jesus Christ. We got 299 total people watching the channel, man, watching the show this morning. 218 on Twitter, 81 live on YouTube, man. Make sure y'all run the likes up on the YouTube side. While we waiting for somebody to call in on the phone line, y'all. And the phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Make sure, y'all, I just seen another RSVP. We had the last person RSVP for the tailgate. It came through while we were opening the show up, and I'm gonna actually go to it. And that person just won themselves a prize from our giveaway box. Let me see. Oh, that was Caleb. Caleb just did his confirmation. All right, Caleb, you just won something, man. We're gonna figure out what it's gonna be tonight. We're gonna send you something random. Send me an email with your address on it. We're gonna send you something random in the mail from Coach Smook Network. It might be a one of the merch. And, oh yeah, for everybody that want to see it again, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of this. I'm very proud of this. This is like, that's gonna be fire. Just imagine December for the SEC championship when we all show up to Atlanta with these. And don't be a thug like me and get the custom one with your name on the back. Don't be a thug like me and get the custom one with your name on the back and the number. Don't be a thug like me. And don't be a dad like me and get the dad cap. Y'all, that's gonna be fire. We're gonna have that in white. We're gonna have the crimson with the white lettering, and then we're gonna have the gray. We're gonna have gray with white lettering. We're gonna have the gray with the crimson lettering. Right? Yeah, this is gonna be fire. I don't think we're gonna go black with the caps, y'all. And, no, actually we do got black and white. We got black and white color wave. So yeah, that's one that you can wear to the gym. But we also gonna have the baller caps too, the baseball cap. So yeah, and then the visors, of course. Y'all know your boy gotta have visors. We're gonna have visors. We got opportunities to do a lot, man. And when this merch y'all don't. I'm gonna say this publicly because I ain't got no shame. And the number is 2111. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy, huh? That is crazy. 625-1121. Hey, but so it's gonna be fire. But y'all, please don't have me looking crazy out here launching merch, and then I be having like a merch site that only sell like 2 products a month. Come on, y'all. Spread it out. Don't buy everything at one time. Buy the socks this month or the hat. Next month, buy spread it out. 2 items. As a matter of fact, do group orders. Like if you and your kids gonna get one, get 2 of your kids' shirts first this month, and then set aside another $40 for next month to get the socks. Yeah, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm feeling good, y'all. That whole graphic made me that whole graphic made me like really believe in the vision that I've been given. So I can't wait. While we wait for somebody to call in, I think we kind of knocked recruiting out the park. Another topic I wanted to dive into, and I don't know if y'all are as hype about it as I am, but I think our staff. You glad someone else likes visors like me? I'll get one of those. Oh yeah, I'm a visor guy, especially even before I had hair. Now that I got hair, it's even more of a must. How we looking on Justice Fitzpatrick? I think Justice is going to be a late push because of how late we jumped on him. I think it's going to be a late push, but another underrated talent. And I think Justice, is he getting 4-star ratings right now on all the major sites? I think he's getting 4-star ratings out of St. Thomas, right? Yeah, he's getting 4 stars across the board right now. And this is a 26 kid. I think because we jumped so late on him, a lot of teams have been on him early. But I think because we jumped so late on him and the type of guys we're pulling in front of him in this 25 class, I don't think the 26 class is going to be a heavy DB recruiting class. There'll be 1s and 2s out of that class that we kind of target, but I think we're doing the same thing in this 25. We're doing in this 25 class, projecting for what we won't be able to reach in the 26 class, which is not is not a bad thing. It's not a bad strategy when you are able to recruit and get guys that you target. This staff has a good track record of targeting guys and getting who they want, right? They're getting priority guys, top 3 guys, top 2 guys in certain positions. I think for the next 2 years, you kind of solidify that, continue to add depth in those areas, but quality depth, not going high end, not going to get day one guys, get guys that understand they need to develop behind day one guys. Be ready, serviceable. He rated very similar to Minka before he crossed over into 5. Oh yeah. And that's the thing, Antonio. He's familiar with the university under Saban. This is his first interaction with the staff. That's what I'm saying. We got ground to make up, kind of like we had to do with Olford. Same thing we had to do with Olford. You want to see more D linemen? We already proved we DBU, even though DBs is important. No, not D line, man. Look at the D line prospects we're getting in this class, man. Like I said, I think we may lose Javian, not Javian. We may lose Antonio Coleman. If Antonio Coleman sticks throughout his commitment, just think Simmons, Coleman, and then also Javian Campbell might be a guy that we're looking to get out of this class. That would be a legit defensive line class. You're getting the end or true end. You're getting 2 interior guys, right? Let me see. Let me look at this commit list. Get back up to this commit list. So I'm looking at Antonio Coleman. That's a D lineman. London Simmons. And then, like I said, Javian Campbell is a guy that I feel like we might be able to pull in this class too. And then same thing with the offensive lineman side. On the offensive side, you look at Michael Carroll and Mal Waldrop being the current offensive line commits behind Casey Poe, Rock Montgomery, Wilkin Formby, Miles McVay, Olis Alanine, Sanders, not David Sanders. What's the young man's name on the is it David Sanders on the roster right now? Who else, man? I mean, just a lot of guys, man. You got Naquil Bertrand still developing. You got, just a lot of guys. So you have to balance out what you're recruiting, what you're targeting. And when you're getting guys that you're targeting at a high rate, I think we're good. Jason Jackson, I think we might lose Coleman. One being, and I want y'all to understand this. This is not me judging a player. This is not me judging. This is me being a coach, right? And it's things that Coleman does on the media side, on the unity side, that Other recruits that are truly committed to Bama, they're buying in and they're being an active part of recruiting guys or conversating, being included. Antonio Coleman is kind of like a standalone guy. He doesn't need others around him to do what he wants to do, which is cool. But at the same time, when you're talking about establishing, this is what brought that 08 class together so fast under Coach Saban. They took on the same mentality across the board. Everybody that joined that team had to meet a standard mentality-wise. You know what I'm saying? They had to meet a mentality standard. And the guys that's committed 100%, every guy that's currently on this list, Keelan Russell, Daryl Johnson, Derek Smith, Chuck McDonald, Turbo, Jaden Harmon, Michael Carroll, Miles Johnson, Zymir, Abdullah Sanders, Mal Waldrop, Lacier Brooks, Luke Metz, London Simmons, and even the punter that just committed this past weekend, Alex Asperhoff, right? All of those guys share a similar characteristic when it comes to team values and building something great. Antonio Coleman's the only one that's kind of still playing around with the subliminals. He's there's been a lot of rumors about him still having that interest in Alabama, right? So if you lose Antonio Coleman, you're not tripping. You're not tripping about that, because you got guys like London Simmons, you got guys like Javian Campbell and you got guys like Dawson Merritt who are going to. Dawson Merritt's going to be a huge kid once he continues to develop, right? He's going to be one of those rangy linebackers, another, not necessarily Dallas Turner or Will Carter, but that type of pass rush ability with range to cover downfield, right? Right. Antonio Coleman don't seem like I don't think so, and that's not a bad thing. The young man has opportunities, and if he's going to continue to entertain that, let him enjoy the process, son. But I love those guys that come in and commit. That's just my personal opinion. Nothing against him as a young man, great player, top defensive lineman in the nation, in the country for a reason, right? The film don't lie. But mentality-wise, you want guys who are bought in all the way from day one. And that's what we have with majority of this class. Right now, you're talking about a total of 16 hard commits right now. And you see the ranking continuing to grow with this class. Antonio been back and forth. You have a few guys like that each class. Remind me of how Tony Mitchell handled his recruitment. And we see how that ended. And exactly. And you know what? Speaking of Tony Mitchell, I'm telling you right now, that transition for him to fight back, and a lot of people going to talk trash about Tony Mitchell, not me. I know the family person. I know him. We talk. His decision to scale it back a little bit and to get on the field, to recalibrate being on the field and playing in competitive environment. I think that was probably one of the good decisions for Antonio Coleman. I mean, not Antonio Coleman, but Tony Mitchell. Y'all see he's at East Mississippi Community College. That's a prestigious JUCO. Y'all seen if any of y'all seen Final Chance U or Second Chance U, right? Is it Second Chance U? Second Chance U, right? If y'all seen the series, East Mississippi Community College is a prestigious university tradition. That's where you go. They're a talent pool for JUCO transfers. Tony Mitchell will go there, and facilities and things of that nature may not be up to par, but competition level will be there. And if he's really a guy that should be playing at the D1 level, he'd be able to do it in that conference, right? Last Chance U, right? Last Chance U. So I think Tony Mitchell going there will be a good thing for his career. And that doesn't mean he can't come back to Bama after playing a season there. I really think he's a Bama kid. It just didn't turn over fast enough for his liking and what this staff is looking for at that safety position. And you look at the talent, they went out and got other guys for a reason, man. You got to be able to develop. You got to be able to get in that playbook and turn things over at a high rate when you're dealing with yourselves. You're a veteran guy. You're in the midst of a transition between the coaching staffs. You got to be able to jump out there and get your name in that hat quick, or it'll start slipping away from you. And you don't want to deal with that anxiety and go to practice every day for another year. Tony Mitchell is a junior this year. He'll be a junior this year, right? He's going into his sophomore year, I believe. Going into his sophomore year. So I would love to see this young man go somewhere and be successful. Scale it back to the JUCO level. Get away from all the media attention. develop your track record on a smaller scale. And that's not saying JUCO is not competitive. JUCO is very competitive. Kinesis, you don't think I think he gave the staff plenty of time. I think the staff gave him a fair shot. He stuck through spring training. Unlike Caleb Downs. Unlike some of the others. Even with Peyton Woodyard leaving, he fought through spring training, gave their staff the best he could, and then made the best decision for him at the end of the day. And that's what this coaching staff, and you see, I'm kind of glad now. You look at the scholarship numbers, we needed some of those guys to go ahead and go so we could open up the scholarship numbers, right? Now we have a roster that I'm more confident in now than I was 2 weeks ago. And I was confident in that roster 3 weeks ago. So I'm excited about that. Keep running the comments up. We kind of just having discussion now. We kind of just having open talk before we transition to our last 30 minutes of the show. Once again, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to the sponsors of today's stream. We got Zachary Ridges and Dr. Cicely Artist as the sponsors of today's streams. We only had one phone call. Mondays, you know what? Tuesdays, I think I still want to do the noon show on Tuesdays. I think I want to do the noon segments on Tuesdays. Morning show on Mondays, been kind of slow, but I think the noon call-in from last Tuesday was epic. So tomorrow we'll go, let's say noon Eastern, 11 Central, right? Let's go 11 Central, noon Eastern tomorrow. I think we could get a good squad of people in there. Bo Wallace and Chad Kelly, the two Ole Miss quarterbacks that beat Bama 24 and 2015, went to the same JUCO before they went to Ole Miss, right? East Mississippi Community College. I remember they was in the news because they had that whole brawl breakout. We got 251 on the line. Let me see who this is.
Call from
Cindy from Fairland.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, Cindy, you on the line with your boy Coach Smook. How you feeling?
Hey, buddy. I'm doing good on this Monday morning.
Look,
Working.
And it's Monday morning. It honestly, for about an hour, it didn't feel like a Monday morning.
No, it didn't. I've been enjoying the show though. I just didn't want you to only have one caller, even though it was a good caller.
Right. And look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I be feeling kind of embarrassed because the phone call segment be popping, but it is Monday, and I know Monday morning is a tough time for people to, especially when I can't get on and do the before the on the way to work hour. It's just not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. But to start the morning off, I think with Zach calling in, and this is coming up on July. You got all these holidays coming up. Juneteenth is coming. I think a lot of people are just really busy and are happy to just tap in and listen right now. So that's what we're going to keep running with until the season get close. Y'all know people going to be calling in once season kick off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just want to call in and say, hey, I hope you had a good weekend. Hope the fam had a good weekend.
You know I did.
We were popping in and out of I kind of popped in and out of Discord all weekend. It was pretty much fun. Y'all need to do that if you're listening.
Look, tell the people about the Boom Boom Room, Cindy. Tell them about the Boom Boom Room.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. You don't never know what you're going to get.
Man, the Boom Boom Room. Listen, if y'all are not in the Coach Smook Network Discord, you're missing out on a lot of just natural entertainment. I'm not the only one that speaks. I don't even run the channel anymore. My moderators do a great job of running the channel, keeping the conversation up.
Yeah.
We got the neighborhood. What can I call? What name can I give Kimberly? Because I know she ain't watching right now, but when she watch it back, she gonna want to. We gonna come up with she's like the neighborhood party starter. You know what I'm saying? Kimberly gonna get the party started.
Special.
Yeah, she definitely gonna get it started. But we just got personality all throughout the family, and that's what it is. It's a family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch any of the WNBA this weekend? I watched a little bit of Caitlin Clark. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and she played a solid game yesterday. She played a solid game. Still not giving it to me on the defensive end.
No.
Yeah.
Me and my son was having that conversation, and he's like, "Why does everybody hate her?" I was like, "I don't know much about that, but I do know that she needs to toughen up a little bit. You know, she's showing that she's a rookie right now. She needs to be going in on. And I was like, look, she's just kind of lackadaisical. She just kind of, you know, halfway hearted tries to get open. I was like, she needs to move it a little bit.
Yeah, and the one play that almost cost them the game was her push off, trying to, you know, and that goes to show you, like, you know, she's a rookie. You know, she does rookie stuff.
That's what I told him. I was like, she's just making rookie mistakes. He's like, yeah, but she shoots really well. I was like, yeah, she does. I said, that's why they paying her.
Yeah, and that's what people got to realize. You know, even on the men's side, on the men's professional level, you have the same thing with a lot of rookies. You know, they come in and they have to go through that acclimation of, I can't do what I was doing at college or high school level, because this is another elite talent. If they're not an elite offensive guy, they're an elite defensive guy, you know, and they've seen what I'm bringing to the table. They've seen this. So I got to put that work in to get to the next level. Kaylin needs that one teammate that's going to not baby her, that's going to challenge her. Not an opponent, but a teammate that's going to really like check
just
her.
Show her the ropes.
Yeah, not even showing her. Kaylin needs to cry at practice one time.
Yeah.
She needs one of them practices where a teammate pushes her to the point where she gets so mad that she cries, and she does something anger triggered, like something triggers her anger. Whether she get folded up or try to wrap somebody up, and in the midst of that, you learn a lesson. Like I've pushed players 10-year-olds.
I was gonna say, she needs to toughen up. I played in the city league in softball and one girl sat on my face. So
you gotta have a toughness, especially in team sports. You know, baseball, softball is minimal contact, right? It's a minimal contact sport. But I guarantee you, some of your biggest team building moments were those scuffles between the benches. Though that moment,
the city league ain't no joke.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to be ready to step up for your teammates. Kaylin don't seem like that type of person. She look like one that's gonna cry, wait for somebody to come to her aid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. This ain't rec league ball no more, Caitlin. This the pros. It's the pros.
You're right on that. Did you catch the football game? I'm so mad at myself I didn't catch it. I was like, I missed
Cindy,
it.
you missed.
And the Stallions won. Yes,
you missed them Stallions. Put in work. The defense was lights out. The offense, Adrian Martinez and that offense started slow, but the run game got the going. That offensive line looked good. You know what? If I'm being honest, the offensive line looked like Bama's O-line second half Tennessee game.
Oh man.
The whole game.
Maybe they'll have a rerun.
They will. They actually, I think they was actually playing the game this morning while I was at the gym. They had a replaying the whole
okay.
Yeah. My boy MJ Thompson in the chat says 25-0, giddy up. Yes, sir, giddy up. Listen, the Stallions, man, I'm telling you, they gonna make a case for the NFL to put a pro team in Alabama.
Man, I can't wait. That would be awesome.
I plan on, listen, for anybody in the chat, this is something that I already said last season before the season was over last year. I plan on getting involved, getting embedded and invested into the Birmingham Stallions. Alabama, everything this way. If it's got Alabama on it, the state, I'm gonna be in it. I promise you. The moment Alabama get an NFL team, I'm laying my Falcons rags down. I'm just letting y'all know.
We need to be all in.
I'm laying my Falcons rags down. Shout out to my brother in the chat. He said he getting his film together.
If you do that, I'll lay down my Saints stuff.
Listen, you know what, Cindy? you ain't because I'm gonna say this.
And see, my best friend ain't even gonna believe I said that.
Right.
She's listening. So
Bama fans from Alabama is different for us when it comes to these pro teams because we don't have a pro team. See, like all my Texas people that's in Texas that are Bama fans, they got the Cowboys, they got the Texans, they got who else they got in Texas? You got Dallas, you got Houston. Is that the only two pro teams in Texas? Okay, yeah, because now California got like 6 different teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now as a Bama fan though, that grew up in Bama, having a pro team outside of the state, you have to. So
Man, that would be awesome.
just imagine if we had an in-state pro team. I think I asked this last week. I asked this last week if in the chat, if Alabama was to have an NFL team, how many of y'all would lay down your rags for your current team and become a full-fledged Alabama? I would do it.
I would.
I know I would. I mean, not a hesitation. Like I would. And guess what? You know the good thing about that is the fact that they can't call you a bandwagon fan because it's literally there. You're there from the jump.
I would have a full-time job of converting all my New Orleans Saints fans over now.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think that would be a hard sell.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so check this out, Sydney, and I'm gonna tell you this is why I love this job that I've chosen to put in, indulge in. I want y'all to look at the chat. I want y'all to look at the poll. Here we go. I'm gonna pull the poll up. This is so troll. Merch launch exclusive Friday. I said, should we launch Friday? 90% said yes. 9%, meaning maybe one person, 2 people said no, and that was 55 votes.
Okay.
So we're going to push to launch our first merch this Friday. We're going to push to launch it.
Okay.
Somebody got the stream on in the background.
I turned it off.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I was echoing again. I was like, Lord have mercy.
No, I was trying to turn mine off.
But Cindy, so before I let you go, I know you said you only called in to say hello. I know you get a lot of the hype around the Mobile prospects, right? Antonio Coleman, you remember when he flipped, how excited everybody was, right?
Yes.
Now, am I tripping for starting to feel like that he may not stick through his commitment?
I think he just likes the attention and the X factor. I believe. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't. But my feeling is I think he sticks, and it's the relationship that he has with Ryan Williams, with Mbakwe, some of the other cats that are really good friends of his.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't put it past the Freeze man to try and throw more bags at him, and who can't look at that? And he's got free trips. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
But I am with you. If he keeps going on, the staff is liable to tell him, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do. We're going this way. So
I'm 100% with that.
To make.
He got choices, and that's what I love about this staff. And that's where you got quality as far as your evaluation standpoint. You don't have to dial in on just one guy like Clemson. They're having to dial in on guys because they don't believe in Porter.
Well, no, but I still say that the staff is going to be the X factor. I mean, you got a bunch of ties down here, Womack, and I mean, these kids know him,
Yep.
And I think that may be the X factor. But they're hitting it hard down here in recruiting.
I already know.
He may not be the only recruit they're trying to get from down here.
Let's listen. I'm telling you right now, there are 4 guys right now in LA, Lower Alabama, right now, defensive linemen, that if Alabama can hit on 2 of those guys, we shut down the rest of our D-line recruiting for this 25 and 26 class. I'm gonna tell you like this, the 26 class too.
And then there won't be no more seats left.
And so we have to be strategic, and that's what I'm saying about this staff. Being direct and knowing what you want, that's why you don't go and you don't chase guys down. You afford them opportunities, you reward them, or you entertain them based off their decisions.
What was Saban's famous saying? You shop, we shop.
You shop, we shop. So as long as you got them eyes open, our eyes gonna be listen. And I think that's what led the Keelan Russell's the way he committed and how he committed. I guarantee you, if there's another 25 class recruit at the quarterback position that commits, is not because Alabama chased them into the early signing period.
No.
It's not because of that. It's going to be a surprise because Alabama has their quarter. I told y'all on Twitter, Alabama has gotten their quarterback for the 25 class. So
I still say that what impressed me is the staff's involvement in. I mean, they've been involved everywhere, but in Georgia, and I still say that Kirby is got his eyes sideways looking because he can't believe how good we're doing, and I think it's gonna be great. The more pokes we can stick at him, the better.
Exactly, and I'm glad that Kalen DeBoer is up for the challenge to really go toe to toe with presumably the king.
He's got competition.
Oh yeah. But the fact that Kalen DeBoer isn't backing down with like some people would come in and try to tread lightly with how they move and talking to these recruits. Nah, you've been handed a brand that has literally been at the top of college football for a decade plus. There is no reason why you should come in speaking softly about anything.
No. Well, we knew that he wasn't going to do that the first week he was on the job. He had his whole defensive staff in Georgia the same week he signed in at Alabama. So I'm not worried a bit.
100%. So Cindy, I appreciate you for calling in. We're gonna go ahead and get into our last segment, but you let your family know what's up. You know you like the announcer for the family. You really get the people going. So go ahead and let the people know what's up.
Y'all run the likes up and hopefully we'll see y'all at the tailgate. I'm looking forward to that.
That tailgate gonna be something serious.
I can't wait.
100%, Cindy. Thank you for calling in.
Talk to you later.
All right, roll tide.
Roll tide.
Yes. Cindy calling in from Saraland. Y'all. That's all of Antonio Russell with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that $5 super chat. My boy says, Smook, are you going to have quad pay / PayPal for your merch for those to pay in installments? That will help for those who money be tight at times. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Antonio, you know I ain't taking no shots because money always funny. And when you trying to do something great, right? So I'm going to say this. Our merch will be at a set price for all products. Like all hats will be one price. All shirts will be one price. Where now customized, that'll be yours to deal. But I encourage you to do this. If you see merch set at a price that doesn't seem affordable, try to save up to be at the events because merch prices online are different from event prices. And we're going to have it set up to where we will have merch available at events. Limited quantity, of course, but we will have merch available at our events. So at games, anytime you see an Outside with Coach Smook event, like we're looking to get that type of distribution set up. And I'm looking at, I think this first order here, we're looking to have at least 250 items total amongst the 4 different items that we're going to put in there. So we looking for it to be crazy. Believe it or not, Bama is shaking up college football this season. Pops, you 100%. Pops coming in with his super sticker for the month. I'm not going to be surprised. I think college football is going to be more so surprised than us as Bama fans. The ones that's paying attention. You got some Bama fans that still don't believe. Shout out to Jay the GOAT for becoming a member again. This is month number 2 for it. Him being a member. And everybody, listen. For all my VIP members, I'm trying to figure out how to get this icon set up on my end so we can have identify my VIPs and AAA. So as a matter of fact, if my guy Thad isn't here, I think I just got an idea. Appreciate y'all for that. I just got an idea. So I think I'm gonna change icons. I think I could change icons for each level of membership. I think I could change it. Not for it to just show how many months, but your level. So if you're VIP, AAA, AA, single A, it'll be able to show that up. They said it earlier. Call me delusional. Derek Van's going 12-0 this year. Miro Heisman, and we winning the Natty. The Kinesis, listen. I've been saying this not as a fan, but I look at the roster and I just can't help but I get stuck at the fact that Kalen DeBoer is getting these type of weapons. It's almost like, how many of y'all watched the Avengers? The Infinity War, right? Right. Y'all remember when it was moments where, and we all love the good guys. We all love the good guys. So y'all remember when Thanos got that even before he got the final stone, it was like they really couldn't mess with Thanos. And every time, you know, they would get a good hit on Thanos or get a good move or feel like they was a step ahead, he always found a way to be out there and be like the dude. Right? And so I feel like this gonna be like Alabama's Thanos season, right? This is gonna be Alabama's Thanos season to where like the unsung hero, the unlikely guy to really be the main character of the story is Alabama. Why are we forgetting about Thanos? It's not like Thanos before the Stones wasn't one of the most elite villains or warlords in the universe, right? This dude had already been traveling before the Stones and just wrecking people, wiping people out, right? Wiping out whole universes and stuff, half of the universe, right? He knew how to, like, this is gonna be Alabama Thanos year. I'm telling y'all. Can you put it in sports terms so I can understand? Listen, Thanos is a crazy elite god when it comes to the Marvel world, right? Just understand that. That's what Alabama is. But nah, football terms, man, Alabama's going to come into this thing. I really believe we have the potential to go undefeated regular season. Tennessee is the game that I'm really worried about. LSU, I have worries there, but Tennessee is the one that I feel like if we handle that, I mean fluently handle that, even with resistance in the game, 18 plus point win against Tennessee would give me utmost confidence that we can really handle anything on both sides. Georgia game, I don't know why people keep giving Georgia so much credit. I think their veteran group is going to be the downfall of what this season looks like. A lot of people think because you got a lot of veterans, nah. A lot of times they think they know what's going to be coming at them is the reason why they have a downfall. And Kalen DeBoer is a mismatch creator, and Kane Womack is super aggressive. I don't think that's a matchup that sets up well for the University of Georgia. Who else on that schedule? Oklahoma late. I think Oklahoma will be a good team. I just think you put everything out on film, and your offense is going to be solid, but it will be limited. It will be limited because of quarterback play. Arnold is a good quarterback. I don't think he's SEC good though. So that's just me. And if Jason was here, y'all know he'll be ready to argue us down. Quinn Ewers, not great. Archie Manning to be pushing for some playing time, and Texas is a struggle. Texas will struggle a lot. And Georgia's still gonna be good, but Georgia's gonna be 9-3, 10-2 good. Georgia's not gonna be 11-1, 12-0 good. I don't see that for Georgia this year. We'll see though. We will see. We're going to be on a whole nother level after working with Jordan Palmer and also having a competent offensive play caller. 100% Chance Pope. Appreciate you for pulling up, Chance. That's my first time seeing a comment from you. Listen, if you are not a member of the channel, man, please consider becoming a member by joining the AAA family. One of my senior mods can put the link in the chat for me, and we'll get in there. Now, final little thoughts on some sports topics, sports world news. We kind of talked about it earlier with the NBA Finals, Celtics pulling off the sweep. This isn't considered a sweep no more. Let's label it the right way. The G sweep. Y'all know what the G sweep is? It's a gentleman's sweep. Celtics pulling off the gentleman's sweep, man. We give you one more game so we can go back home and celebrate at home after we win. Tonight, I think the game comes on at 8:30. Tonight, 8:30 Eastern. That's going to be one. I don't know, man. Dallas did not look like an elite team. The Celtics just looked like they were just there. You know, they didn't play with any fire. I don't think they intended to end the series the other night, right? I think it was just calculated, and the Celtics would come. I'm gonna be doing some prize picks tonight. As a matter of fact, Gigi said, "Hey, Uncle Smook." Oh, tell my Gigi I said, "Hey." my Gianna, y'all. My niece. Hey, Gianna. Uncle Smook love you. You, my Trent, and my TJ. I love y'all so much. They be in there, man. Y'all want to see some kids that's hype about Bama football? Talk to them Hines kids. Talk to them Hines kids. Talk to that Mari and talk to that Sanaya. And you know what's crazy? I feel like our girls are more hype about Bama football than the boys. Man, my youngest boy, he into it, but he ain't die hard like his sisters. My oldest sons, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Kaden, they die hard. I don't know so much about Kaden, but Isaiah, Jeremiah, they die hard. Them girls, they something serious. Celtics live and die by the 3-ball. I don't know well season game. I don't know what Celtics team you've been watching, but this series they've been pretty balanced, and they've been very efficient from the 3-ball. They've been very efficient. So I don't know well season. I don't know what games you've been watching, but yeah, Boston wants to win at home 100%, Pop, and it rightfully should. Yeah, rightfully should. So 100%. But yeah, so we got the tailgate. Don't forget, today we launching the link for tickets to go on sale, our live tickets. Be on the lookout through all the socials, right? And ticket sales, we were going to start off with 85. We ended up having a full 75 people RSVP. So we will limit ourselves to 85. No, we'll go ahead and do 90. We'll do 90 tickets to pop it off. And then let that go for the next. And then if we need to add 10 more slots, once we get to that last week of August, we'll open it up, because I know the channel is going to continue to grow and people are going to get more word about what's happening. Also, y'all know we got our banner, y'all. We got the banner up. Yeah, we got the banner up. I think my computer died this weekend before I could save the new pictures, but we got everybody. We got all same ones from last week. As a matter of fact, if we do a show tonight, the updated banner will be put up. But I got so sidetracked yesterday on Father's Day, y'all. And what's crazy is my children called me early in the day. It's just I was just in such a locked in mode, a blissful focus mode that I didn't feel like plugging my computer up, and my computer died overnight, so none of my work saved. But as always, y'all, if y'all want y'all picture on this banner, let me get this Celtics versus thing. If y'all want y'all picture on this banner, make sure y'all send them in, coachsmook@gmail.com. Send your pictures in, add it to the banner. This is going to be the banner that's going to be displayed at our Outside with Coach Smook events. The tailgate event will be the revealing for this. Oh yeah, and that was something else I wanted to look at too. Tickets. And I don't know if I'm gonna get an actual sponsorship off of this, but I got an email from StubHub and their content creation division. Hold on. Was it StubHub or SeatGeeks? Oh, it was SeatGeeks. Hold on. Let me pull this up, y'all. Also, it was StubHub. It was StubHub. Let me get this. Here you go. So check this out, y'all. I want y'all to see these tickets for this Alabama versus Western Kentucky game, because that's a big game for me and my family. My dad's birthday is on August 31st. But look at the ticket prices right now, y'all. And yes, these are nosebleeds up here. But for them to be at this price right now, that's crazy good. I plan on coming down this way. I ain't gonna lie. I plan on going big for Pops this year. I'm not sure where my mom and dad sitting at, but they got some nice seats, y'all. I want y'all to check out StubHub. We're actually working on getting a promotional code. So if y'all purchase tickets and we able to use Coach Smook Network or CSN, #CSN for a promo code, we'll be able to add that type of revenue to our to our community. You know how we generate funds for the community. So any fans, any community members that buy tickets. If you're not a season ticket holder and you pick random games throughout the season, or you playing like this, StubHub, we're working on something to work a deal out with them. But yeah, I see some nice ticket numbers, y'all. I mean, nice views. Numbers is, look, you know what I'm saying? Like these are nice spots. These are nice spots on the field, and they're not expensive. It's a West Kentucky game, so the earlier you get them, the better. Y'all check out StubHub for your tickets, man. And like I said, I really want us to get that sponsorship. So if y'all able to do that, that'll be awesome. Shout out to Bino with the $20 super chat, becoming another co-sponsor for the stream. He said, at work, show my AAA family much love, my boy Bino. But y'all, we've come to our 2-hour mark on the show, y'all. We come to the 2-hour mark. Today's show was very efficient. It probably wasn't as action-packed and filled with calls like we usually want, but tomorrow, I guarantee you, last Tuesday we had bangers on the phone call line. I think tomorrow will be just as good, especially with us kicking off at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. We will be live tomorrow. If we're not live tonight, y'all, that's when y'all will catch us again. So be looking out for the morning gym session, right? Tuesday, we're going to go in. Today I did legs, y'all. Tomorrow I'm going to do chest, back. Might throw some triceps in there tomorrow. But we're going to get to it. Y'all jump in the morning, workout with your boy. Shout out to the 339 total viewers between the platforms today. We have 249 live on Twitter. We got 87 live on YouTube. Make sure y'all run them likes up on YouTube. Make sure y'all share the stream on all your major social media platforms, right? Don't forget the RSVP for the Coach Smook Outside with Coach Smook tailgate event, Alabama versus Georgia, September 28th, 2024. We will be in T-Town celebrating as a community, watching the game together, doing some pre-game activities and some post-game activities. It's going to be lit. Those tickets go on sale today at noon. We're trying to push them out by noon. I'm actually going to get off of here and make this phone call, see if we can go ahead and push those tickets out by noon. If not, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, sometime today, those tickets will be pushed out for purchase. Appreciate everybody that called in. Appreciate everybody that super chatted. Everybody that's supporting the channel, man, we appreciate y'all. And I can't thank you all enough. Remember, don't forget to invest in setting up your foundation. You get what I'm saying? That foundational, those foundational characteristics and skills that you want to practice, don't forget to apply them. That's part of establishing your solid foundation, the solid foundation. I appreciate you all support, and can't wait to see y'all again. Hopefully it's tonight. If not tonight, see y'all tomorrow at 11 a.m. With that being said, I'm your boy, Coach Smook. God bless you. Y'all be blessed. Everybody in the chat be blessed. Marquita, run up those comments as this intro goes out. And I'll catch y'all later. Much love, y'all.
Young and Abu, sauce it up.